Hi guys, welcome to Stacking the Shelves for the, I'm going to have to look at my calendar, hold on, for the weekend of December 2nd. I haven't done a Stacking the Shelves for kind of a long time, so I apologize for that. I am like bouncing the camera around. I will go ahead and just get right into what I got over the last 3 weeks. It's not a ton, but you know, there's a few of them here. I did swap a book through Paperback Swap. I got Mortal Danger by Eileen Wilkes. This is the second book in the World of the Lupi series. I did a review for the first book not that long ago, and I really liked it, so I went ahead and got the second book in that series. And it's a really big series, so you know, I'm just going to get them book by book and hope I keep liking them. I did get a couple books in my Owl Crate last week, and the first one of those is Grimm's Fairy Tale by Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm. And this is just like a Puffins classic release that came as kind of a bonus in the Owl Crate Junior, actually. And then in the normal Owl Crate, I got The Glass Spar by Lauren DeStefano. Was very excited to get this. It sounds really interesting, and I like a lot of Lauren DeStefano's books. She's been a little hit and miss, but generally she's pretty good. And then me and my son stopped by the library this last week and got 3 books there. The first one that he actually picked up and I ended up reading as well is Hidden by Loic Dalviller, Mark Lozano, and Greg Salcedo. This is basically a children's story about the Holocaust. It's about a little girl who goes through the Holocaust and her parents getting put in concentration camps and stuff like that. It was really well done. The artwork is very easy to follow, and they did a good job of showing like what the Holocaust would be as a kid when you were there, and stuff that happened to her parents, and how her parents tried to like make things not seem so bad for her and make her as comfortable as they could for a while there. I thought it was really good. It is a bit sad at parts, but it ends in a hopeful way. My son actually, he's 10, he read it through a few times because he said it really like gave him a good idea, a better idea about what the Holocaust was about and things that happened, just because he's read a lot of stuff about it, but seeing a kid go through put it more in context for him, I guess. The second one we got from the library, my son's actually in the middle of reading this, you see his bookmark there, is Knife's Edge by Hope Larson and Rebecca Mock. This is the sequel to Compass South, which I actually didn't know that, so we just got this to read because we saw it in the library. I don't think either one of us had read Compass South, so hopefully you can read it alone. You know, pretty typical illustration, but it looks well done, nice and colorful. Oops, I just lost my son's spot. No! I'll just kind of stick it back in there and see if he notices. And then the last one I got from the library is Into the Bright Unknown by Ray Carson. This is, sorry for the glare there, this is the final book in the Gold Seer trilogy, so I'm very excited to finish that trilogy up and see how everything goes. This is the one about, it's like set in kind of the Wild West, like during the California Gold Rush, but the main heroine can actually sense gold and manipulate gold, and so that puts her in a unique position during the gold rush of being able to find gold really easy. So it's been a very good story. It's a lot of like Western adventure type things, kind of a alternate history, but also a little bit of fantasy in there because of the main character's abilities. So that's what I got over the last 3 weeks. There were 3 books from the library, and then 2 books from Owl Crate for these 2, and then one that I swapped through Paperback Swap. So, you know, not a ton of books. I am getting caught up. I will say my to-be-read pile, I think, is at the lowest it's been in a long time, which is still like 170 books, but it's not 300, so, you know, getting there. I did finally finish my to-be-read pile challenge. Just this morning, I finished my 100th book, my to-be-read pile. So the to-be-read pile is any book older than that you got before 2017 that you read. So I finally finished that, which is a relief to me. I was a little worried I wasn't going to finish it by the end of the year. And then I was really hoping that I would finish it, and then I was excited to finish it because now I can read some other books that are kind of sitting around. Like, you know, Into the Bright Unknown, because I'd like to finish the series, and I wasn't reading this right when I got it because I wanted to finish my to-be-read pile challenge. So I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. We were really busy. We had a hockey tournament, and then I ended up with kind of like a stomach thing. So, yeah, that was not awesome. Our kids didn't do very well in the tournament. They're kind of like a B2 squad, and most of the teams were B1, and they had a really good first game. It was really close. They just barely lost, and then they just got trashed the rest of the games. So it wasn't a super uplifting weekend at the tournament, but the good thing was then, like, they got all their games on Saturday, and then we actually had Sunday to, like, put up our Christmas tree and get flu shots and do grocery shop, fun stuff like that, right? Normal fun stuff. But it was nice to have a day. Like, you have, like, 4 days off for Thanksgiving, and I felt like we were just so busy for all of it. It was nice to have a day where we got to get some stuff done. Other than that, not much going on. We're incredibly warm in Minnesota. If you ever wonder why Minnesotans always talk about the weather, it's because it changes so much. So last week we were in the teens for the high, like 17. Today the high is 60, and so it's actually really warm out. It's very confusing. Like, you put on your winter coat and you're sweating and you're like, oh wait, now it's warmer out today. And there's a reason, like, we have like 4 different coats hanging on our coat rack for each person because the weather's been bouncing all over the place. But it is supposed to be quite a bit warmer this week and then get down into the 30s, I think, next week. Kind of nice. It gives you a good chance to go put your lights up and not freeze your butt off, so that's good. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot going on here. I hope you guys, as I said, had a great Thanksgiving, that you got to spend time with friends and family, that you got some great books, and that you get some great reading. Hopefully everyone's signing up for their reading challenges for next year and finishing up this year's reading challenges. That's all I have to say. I will talk to you next week. Bye.